Hello everyone, let's make the crispy orange chicken sandwich. You're gonna get chicken breast and then you cut the chicken breast into four burger sized fillets, and then you tenderize the chicken breast because chicken breast is very thick. So you need to tenderize the chicken breast so it can actually be your spices can get into the chicken. And then you're gonna add 1 teaspoon of garlic powder, 1 teaspoon of black pepper, and then 1 teaspoon of onion powder, and then 1 teaspoon of paprika, and then you add 1 teaspoon of salt, and then you rub this all over the chicken back and forth. Make sure that it's well seasoned, and then you set this on the side, and then on the plate you're gonna add cereal, and then you crush your cereal to very smooth crumbs, very tiny crumbs. Then you're going to add same seasoning on the cereal. You add 1 teaspoon black pepper, 1 teaspoon garlic, 1 teaspoon onion powder, and 1 teaspoon of paprika, and then 1 teaspoon of salt. And then you're going to mix this very well. And then you're going to make an egg wash. You're going to add egg, add water, and mix it together thoroughly. And then you start dipping your chicken breast into the egg wash, and then cover it up with the crushed cereal. Make sure that it is covered all over, like back and forth. Cover it and place it on a baking sheet. And then you're going to spray this with the cooking spray. I'm using the avocado cooking spray. And then you bake this at 400-degree Fahrenheit for 20 minutes or 200-degree Celsius. And then on a pan, you're going to add orange juice. And then you're going to add light soy sauce, about 3 tablespoon. And then you're going to add sriracha, 1 teaspoon. And then you're going to add 2 tablespoons of honey. And then you mix this and bring it to boil. And then you're going to add orange zest. And then you're going to add your cornstarch mix. This is 1 teaspoon of cornstarch with water. This will help to take in the glaze. And then this is what your glaze should look like. This smells so nice. It smells very fruity, like orange. Set that on the side. And then let's make the slaw. For the slaw, I'm using broccoli. I'm using carrots and green cabbage. I added 1 teaspoon of rice vinegar and then 1 teaspoon of light soy sauce. And then you're going to mix that together. And then you grab the chicken. The chicken is well baked, very crispy, very yummy, smells so good. You make sure that you bake it until it's like very golden. And then I'm using my grill to kind of like grill the bun. I'm using the very low calorie bun. And now we're going to glaze the chicken on both sides with the glaze that we made. Now let's place. I'm going to add a little bit of the chipotle mayo sauce and then spread that all over the bun. And then I'm going to add my slaw. And then I'll add my chicken breast. And then instead of using cheese, I am using a non-fat yogurt with like a little bit of the chipotle sauce. And then I air fry some potatoes. If you want to make your potatoes crispy, you have to parboil it first. And this is our burger and chips, guys. It was so delicious. You have to try it. Bye.